What's up everyone, my name's Hakun. Welcome y'all to another Gulag Project World Champion video on my channel. As you can already see, we're continuing the How to Train series, and the character we are taking a peek at today, as you can already see in the layout, is no other than Decisive Moment Itoshi. Keep in mind, this run might not end as good as the other runs in my videos, for the main reason of this Rin being level 55. That won't stop us though. You can already see his stats, so the main thing that Rin wants is Wisdom, Kick, and Technical. Looking at him as a support, he comes in with Kick Power boost up, Intelligence boost up. What makes him quite good at level 50 is having Special Lecture bonus, which is used to increase the stats of Special Lectures even more, so that's pretty nice. Event stat boost up is just stat gain from dialogues boosted, which is not really what we want to look for, it's really mid. And at level 80 he receives firstly the skill level up, which will go up to 5 if he's maxed, and a 20% training bonus applied to all stats, which isn't bad, but he's far from being the best support there is, especially with the new Isagi just having been released today, on the day that I am recording this. So let's go into the run. His cards, just like his multipliers, are mainly based around Wisdom and Kick, so that is what we will be focusing on while training. Thanks once again to Mika for letting me use his account to record this kind of videos. All of this, what I'm doing, would not be possible without him. So let's look at the comp for him on level 50. Let's sort out the most important slot right away, which is the friend support slot. Now for the friend support, there's actually two options you can take. Number one would be Mika has him in the friend list, but he's not in the friend list other than that. So who you want as a friend support is the new Isagi. Why do you want him? Let's look at him at level 100. Mika already wailed on him as Isagi is his favorite character. He comes in with 10% training bonus, which isn't a lot, but it's alright. He has Special Lecture rate up. He has a match bonus, which mixes nice with low level comps, because especially comps around team ranks SS or maybe even SS plus 1 can profit from using match bonus comps, so he works with those as well as having 70% special training rate up. What Isagi doesn't have is Special Lecture bonus, but has 3 mental imagery training cards, including the new blue one, which has a lower appearance rate than gold, higher appearance rate than black, but also gives double the stats of a gold card instead of triple as the black does. Helps with that really well since he has that 30% training intelligence boost up. Now the other option you could go for as a friend support for level 50 would probably be Baro. Baro has all of the 3 passives that you want. He has special training rate up, he has lecture rate up, and he has special lecture bonus. His lecture rate up is higher than Isagi's, but his special training rate up is quite a chunk lower. So you can decide there what you prefer. Rin's stats are kinda similar in Wisdom and Kick, so it doesn't really matter too much, but Isagi does have one more tile, combined with a higher special practice rate or special training rate up. We do want that. Have I forgot to mute Shears? If no, I will do that right now. I'm sorry for actually putting this in the video. Shears are off now. Thank you very much. Okay. So this time we won't get bothered. This is the artwork. Blue aura, green background. Just as we know Isagi. So let's move. Just as we know Rin. My bad. How am I going to Isagi again? So yeah, you either want Baro or the new Isagi as a friend support. Since we don't have Isagi as the friend support available, I will put him in the comp regularly, but please keep in mind, this slot is for the friend support. If we do go with Isagi, now we need 4 players to support him with wisdom stuff and with kick stuff mainly, since that's the second thing that Isagi has, and it's easier to sync with wisdom than technical, because a dribble card, dribbling training trains technique, speed, physical, and wisdom, while Blue Lockman shooting practice trains kick, wisdom, technical, and physical too. So there's more stats that link up if you focus a bit more on shooting training. So the first one you want to get in, if you use Isagi as a friend, you definitely want to use Baro regardless. So I'm putting him as a friend. You can inverse the positions of Isagi and Baro, that's about all. I've talked about him before. He has really good passives. He has kick cards, he has wisdom cards. He has a nice kick multiplier of 30% training kick power boost up. The second slot that we want to go with for this, on level 50, is probably Nico. Nico has a training bonus early on. He doesn't really have an intelligence boosting passive. He does get that on level 60 though. So if you have him on level 60, that's one more reason to use him. If you have him on level 65, he even gets the black Blue Lockman shot practice. And if you do have him on level 80, he even unlocks lecture bonus as well. So he's definitely a good asset to have. We do want to use him for those intelligence boosts and the mental imagery cards. Now the next thing we're going to be looking at, let me just sort by starting rarity so we don't have to see all of those leveled up 2 stars. So the next thing we can go for, also if you only have Isagi on level 50, you can also go with this one if you have him on level 65 or level 60, because he has lecture rate up and special training rate up, which is the same passives essentially that the new Isagi has. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. If you have this guy on level 65, you can use him, put Baro in the friend slot, and just use him over the new Isagi. If you don't, then scrap that. So the next person you want to use is probably Mitoma. Mitoma is just overall a good addition, boosts technical, boosts kick, has high practice match bonus, gives a dribbling card, which isn't really the thing we're looking for the most, but it's alright. We absolutely do not mind that. And then for the last support, I would advise you to either go with Reo for the intelligence boost and special training rate up, or with Bachira for the special lecture bonus if you have him on level 60, lecture rate up as well. If you have him on level 65, mental imagery training, which is really handy and fits way more than the exercise machine training from Reo. Or what you can do is Kunigami, because in our comp right now, we don't really have that much kick support other than Baro. Mitoma is more focused on technical than kick. Nico and Isagi are rather intelligence related units. So we can get one more kick support in. Kunigami on level 50 also already has special lecture bonus. Has a nice kick multiplier, later on gets late lecture rate and some less important passives on level 80. But this is definitely a good support to use if you don't want to use Bachira or Reo. Another alternative would be Freesagi instead of the other Isagi, but it's really not worth, so I just disregard him. Now for the support cards on level 50, we're gonna take a look. We want wisdom and kick mostly, so the best fit in the game. Once again, Kunisagi, what a card. It's so good, there's no way around it. It fits perfectly into what Rin wants. It has special training rate up, special lecture bonus, and lecture rate up, all at level 60. And also has training intelligence boost up before level 50 already. So he will be really nice. On level 100 gets practice match bonus as well, but we'll get into the level 100 comp later on anyways. The next thing we do want, I'm gonna say, is Anri. Anri has now been fixed. There was a bug which caused her to take away Awakening in certain cases. This bug has been fixed. She does have a black image card. She does boost intelligence later on, if I'm not wrong, but that's only on high levels. So if you have her high level, definitely pick her. If you don't, you can still pick her really well, because on level 50 she has special training rate up and lecture rate up, which always is a nice asset to have. mental imagery training is always good for Rin, so we definitely do want to pick her. And for the last card, you could think, if Kunisagi is so good, why don't you pick Ego? Well, the thing is, on level 50, these are all the passives he has on level 50. Event stats and training condition consumption other than base stats and intelligence boost. And that's just honestly both really mid. That's just really both mid. The card really isn't great. So instead, we're not gonna opt for this one. I'm not gonna opt for this one, although this is a great replacement. If you don't have Anri or Kunisagi, or the third card we are gonna take, which is the Rin one, because of his kick cards, Blue Lockman, Shot Practice in red and in black. The special training rate up, lecture rate up, even training intelligence boost as the level 100 passive mixed with special lecture bonus. The Rin card is so good, and even though it gives position specialist defense, which absolutely is not where you should play Rin, it's still a great asset to have. So if you don't have all three of those cards, you can use Gagamaru if you want to expand a bit on the match bonus aspect, maybe get the dribbling card in. If you have it level 60, it unlocks lecture bonus, which is nice, although it never boosts technique as a stat, so take this one with a grain of salt. The Butcher one isn't really worth. If you're absolutely desperate, you can use I Can See Into the Future, because at least he boosts technical and has a training boost later on, as well as providing mental imagery training card in black if you have it on level 100. And other than that, I would advise you to go with Meeting as a Genius. Meeting with a Genius is a good card. Boosts technical, boosts intelligence. On level 40 it has special training rate up. On level 60 it has training bonus. It's not a bad card at all, but it just gets madly overshadowed. Lecture rate up and intelligence boost up at level 80 as well. It just gets overshadowed by Kunisagi, Anri and Rin. So that's it for the level 50 comp. I'm yapping way too much already. Let's just quickly go through the level 100 comp. We're using the same SSRs. They're too good to skip. We're using Borrow Friend because we have Isagi level 100. Both of them will be necessary for this comp. Definitely, there's no way around them. We're gonna bring in Nico still. Even on level 100, he has lecture bonus, he has great intelligence boost, he has training bonus on a high percentage. Should be 20% if I'm not mistaken. Blue Lockman, Shot Practice, mental imagery training, nothing you can go wrong with here. Mitoma can be thought about. I think for now I'm really contemplating him because Bachira is just a better fit. Boosts technical, special lecture bonus, lecture rate, training bonus, practice match bonus, and a black mental imagery card. Bachira essentially is a must here. And then the question is, do we use Raichi? Because Raichi, while boosting technical as well and having training bonus, the real use for him here would be the special lecture bonus. But the question is, do we use the special lecture bonus over someone like Kunigami, who has it way less, but still has lecture rate and good kick cards? Do we use it over someone like Nagi, who boosts technical, who also has training bonus and has lecture rate up with a higher match bonus? Do we use it over someone like Mitoma, who's just an all-rounder with a lot of technical boost? So I think the one to go for is probably Kunigami or Raichi. I think Raichi will take you more runs to get a really good one. But if you get Raichi on the lectures, that's going to be a lot better than getting Kunigami on the lectures. But I think for the sake of this video, let's see if we get a good run with Raichi. If we don't, well, it's just bad luck. The way I build my comps are that they take more runs to get a good result. But if you do have that run kicking in, you're gonna be in heaven. So let's train Itoshi Rin. He's level 55, keep that in mind. This is a free rest for us. As a free-to-play player, I would take those. But keep in mind, we are training him with mostly level 100 supports. So simple gold special lectures on best are not worth taking. We're going to extreme. There's the first nice card, Black Mental Imagery, training special lecture. 900 base intelligence, 300% is really nice. So we are off to a fantastic start. Good first turn, black. Blue Lock Man shot practice. We're gonna take it. We want to use the first phase to maybe raise a bit of card levels. Get a general... How do I put it? Just a general preset for the rest of the run going. Get some card levels up. Get maybe some tips if possible. And this is the effect of the combination of the Rin card and Isagi. It's not even a lecture, this black card, but it still has 500 intelligence. Because Isagi and Rin, both on level 100, have really good intelligence modifiers. 300% again, we get Demon of Shots, which is a wonderful skill to have. Makes me be pretty sure that this imagery card was provided by Baro. And now I think, by the way, this gold special lecture has more intelligence than this black Blue Lock Man shot practice had its kick. I think we're still gonna take the Blue Lock Man shot practice for the card level and overall stats. And then I'm gonna look to rest or do a revenue match soon. I really contemplated taking that one. I mainly just did it for the card level. Have them both be on level 2 at least very early. And this is great. 914 base intelligence. Bad modifier though, but we're already on SS plus 7. Also, as you know, dialogues can affect gold skills. For the new Isagi, the pattern to receive the gold skill is in the first dialogue event. You will have to select the blue option, and then the second dialogue event you will have to select the red option. So keep that in mind while training with Isagi. We're taking this mental imagery training as well, going to training level 3. Although I really do want to rest about some time now. We get Kunisagi's gold skill, which is really nice. Shotmaster is a great passive to have on a forward, and we just keep getting good black mental imagery cards. We're on US intelligence already. But I think if this continues without lectures, I'm gonna have to... See, this is the point in time where I could really rest. But this is just 700 in base stats, so I don't really want to. Maybe I'm a bit too greedy, because we do need to watch our condition and tips. You probably should rest there. I don't know why I didn't. I'm just a greedy son of a bitch in this case. But it's alright. Get alert and aware, the default dialogue when there's 3 days left in the phase. And this is what Raichi's for. 746 kick on this, some nice technical and intelligence as well. Bad multiplier, I want to get out of extreme as soon as possible. Maybe we can do that over Anri's gold skill, having that condition recovery. Or we can use this turn to break. Okay, we're gonna be on extreme, that is for sure with the beds. And we will pass the first phase anyways, because we are already on 500,000 tips. We're gonna take this imagery training 500 and base stats almost 300%. Level 8 skill resolute. And yeah, this is the first dialogue where, if I recall correctly, you have to select shooting's probably best. The dialogue has the name Step. Pick the blue option, and later on, if we see another dialogue with a choice, pick the red one. We're on S plus rank, already close to 30,000 player value, and this is with a level 55 Rin. If Rin were level 100 here, would be even madder, because he would apply his boost passives to himself as well. So that is really, really nice. We win 3-0. Rin scored the first goal as expected. And off we go towards checkpoint match 2. Nice. Also, Rin is the first unit to actually give himself a gold skill when receiving the ult. So that's really cool, and that's the first time seeing the blue tile. But I think with no lecture on it, this card isn't important enough stat-wise for us to take it, so I think a good thing to do is just do a revenue match here, get the tips up. We do need to get to 1.3 million after all, so we definitely want to make sure we get there while not missing out. We lost 3-0. What? What the fuck? Okay, we're getting Henri's gold skill at least. And she boosts us into Awakening. That's really awesome. And here is where we have to do another match. No good card, because we're now in Awakening, so the game knows we're in Awakening and will give us less cards because it's a shit game by shit devs. Let's please win this revenue match. Okay, we won. 2-1, nice. 264,000 tips, bringing us close to the next tip goal. And this is Bachira's gold skill. You do put in all the work, Bachira, and I appreciate that. That's why you are my GOAT. Pass Master is not bad if you want to play him in midfield, with the passing strategy to make sure his passes connect well. And this, the first card we're gonna take in Awakening, 400% only. Our Resolute skill should be level 10 now because we just received him again with level 2, as level 10 is the max level for a white skill. Golden skills cannot be stacked or maxed like this. We're gonna take this mental imagery training to 600% on the gold card with 300 base value, and we're actually on the way to go to mental imagery training level 5, which also is level max, by the way. Okay, we have a Blue Lock Man shot practice card. This is most likely gonna knock us out of Awakening, but it's also gonna raise the card level to 3, so I do want to take it 400%. And with that, our kick stat should go to about 5k, my bad. That's awesome. There's the midfield added, midfield compatibility, plus gold skill from Nico as well. So now you can use him in midfield and it will be less tragic than not having him as a forward. We are on 43,000 SS plus 3 rank at the end of checkpoint 2 for a level 55 character. That really isn't something to complain about. We won 3-0, obviously. Unlike the revenue matches, we do seem to be able to win these, which is really nice. And let's see what the third phase has in stock for us. We're on best condition. We can look to rest soon. I think this is where we rest. Because essentially with an account like this, we really want the black cards if they're not lectures. We get the practice field. Let's please not go from best to best. That would be really shambolic. We do go to extreme. Awesome. 458 base intelligence, 400%. Nice. Training card level is so important though, because not only does it give you higher base stats on the trainings as far as I'm aware, combined with performance level, it also has the chance to heighten the possible RNG you can get. Here we're gonna take the Blue Lock Man shot practice. We could have revenue matched, to be honest, but we're gonna reach the tip goal anyways, and I don't think it's realistic that we will get on to performance level 6, so there's no need for that. I think here I'm gonna rest, because these cards don't seem worth taking. Cafeteria should get us back to extreme. We get the golden skill from the Rin card, so now we can use Rin as a defender too, although you should never fucking do that. And then we can actually revenue match here since there's no good card around. We're on 50k after this match. Going into checkpoint 3, this was honestly a bit of a shit phase. We only got an about 8k increase compared to the first stage, leaving us at 28k, and the second stage leaving us with a 14k increase. But it's alright, maybe I didn't play the smartest way you should have played. Who knows? But I think we're still on a good way. Plenty more will bring us over the 50,000 player power gap, as one wide skill level equals 100 player power. Where we can look at the skills already. We got Resolute on max, which is really nice if he shoots for the kick power. We have plenty more on level 6. We have 6 golden skills already, even though 2 of them are position compatibilities for not even his favorite position. Although the only one actually giving forward compatibility is Rin himself. So it's gonna be impossible to have that on him for now. So yeah, that's about that. We're going towards Climax Battle 2. Let's see what we can get during those last 4 days. Okay, Henri Raichi Lecture. Not the stats we really want, but 1200 in base stats is never wrong! 500%! This Rin can actually be used as a nice midfielder now. He has the stamina and some speed too. The intelligence is there. This is a rev match. We want to keep extreme and not use it to an unboosted circuit training or exercise machine training. And we're at 58k before this match. So I think 60k is easily doable. It would be a shame if we fail to hit 60k. If we do get 2 good cards, 65k could be in reach, but who knows. Let's select Chigiri's dialogue here because Igaguri is a fraud. And we go into Climax Battle to 58,000 of player value. So this match alone should get us to around 60k. I don't know how much match bonus I have packed right now, since there is no Mitoma, no Nagi, no nothing. So I think the only one actually boosting match bonus other than the Kunisagi SSR is Bachira, which isn't too much of a problem, though we care about those lecture boni anyways. Nice stats regardless. We are performance level 6 now, so that's really cool. I think we're just gonna go with the mental imagery training for the sole point of stat gains. 20k intelligence have been passed as well. Let's see if we can get a good card on the last day. 2 black cards. No real good one. We're gonna get the mental imagery training level to max, even though it doesn't do anything for us. 350% on the last card, bringing us to 22,202 intelligence plus the boost from this dialogue. And with that we go into the last match, 63,000. So I think this run will end around 65,000, which is, compared to the other videos, considering this unit, unlike Reo, unlike Nagi, does not apply boosts to himself as he's not level 100, is a pretty solid result. I'd have said the same for Zantetsu. Solid result for what we have. But this Rin is actually looking quite nice. The stat balance, which is also thanks to Raichi and Henri with this one full shuttle run card, is actually pretty good. He has a lot of stamina, he has mainly intelligence, some kick power, some technical to work in attack, and some speed to track back. So let's look at his skills. Demon of Shots, Alert Shot Master, Dominant Super Stretchy Pass Master as well, Resolute level 10, plenty more level 6, and let's see the final result. 65,270 is the result. So there you have it. That is how to train Itoshi Rin. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed as always. Feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you want to see more Project World Champion videos. And feel free to comment down below who you want to see me train next. Thanks for watching. Your Haku. Bye.